Increase your chance of looting mods when Parv is in the party. Increase melee damage. 5 armor rating. 10% range damage. What does she have right now? Base health? I can make Parv be a tank, basically. You want to be my tank, Parv? I think that's what I might do. Give her some armor, some melee damage. She's already got health. We give her some threat. I don't know if she's supposed to be a tank, so to say, but... yeah, we can build her that way. Absolutely. Huh. Cool. Alright. Armor. No, but I mean, I hope that people that play the game like it, but it's hard for me to understand why. Why the right ones? These ones are passive bonuses to you instead of them. So if they're in your party. So like this one increases our medical skill while they're in the party. This one increases, yeah, it's all stuff that increase us or the party, not just them, I think. Like this one, 20% heal amount granted by a medical inhaler. 10% of health when fatally wounded. Ooh, 5-minute cooldown. That sounds really good. Okay, so we're gonna go more healing and range with her, I think. So, seems good. All right. Awesome. You know what? I haven't looked. Acceleration. Is there like a? No, this is more like a. I don't know what to call this. I mean, it's a codex in this game, but kind of different. I was looking more for like a bestiary. Reform. Why wouldn't they make some? I don't know, Castle. They said they weren't going to though. They have a blog post about it. And judging by their previous games, it doesn't seem like they do the DLC thing really. Has Spiders developed any games they added paid DLC after the fact for? All right. Unass Parv. Let's do that one. Okay. Oh. So weaponry. No, we're fine. We're fine now. Have they made a good game? What was the one that Gruntwork mentioned that he really liked that Spiders made?
Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Spacers.
Is it a Mar or something? I can't remember the name of it. No answer. That was the one that he had mentioned. I haven't played that one either. Mars Warlogs. That was the one. Several people said that they played that and it was good. I've not played it though. So yeah, I can't really comment on their other games.
Hey.
Yeah, that's the one, Castle.
Pad down there. With the lights off?
We got our ship back. I didn't say good.
Hey, you got a second?
What's up, Felix?
Thanks for running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close.
I've been told you're a troublemaker, Felix.
Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Knew this was gonna happen. Pretty eager to throw him somebody you barely know.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Hired? Tell me why I should hire you.
You're serious. You're giving me a shot. All right. Hang on. I put together a speech just in case you asked.
Good.
Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and or outlaw gang.
I'm enjoying this. Go on. 2-minute speech.
Firstly, I am
Need some harem guards.
personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
Hey, you don't laugh at that, Parv. Don't listen to Pones.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man. That motto is it's a work in progress.
You install it on PC for some reason? Does anyone else use the Game Pass to install this on their PC? Or get it working on their PC? I like him too. No, we're going to let him continue. Keep going.
Additionally,
I like
I
him
have
too.
several years of experience as a box hauler. This skill may come in handy if you need a body dragged away or a door held open while escaping enemy fire. In conclusion, thank you for considering me for your ship crew and or outlaw gang. I look forward to our adventures together.
I thought that was real good, Felix.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. What do you think? Am I in?
Checking off bodies, shootouts. What kind of ship do you think I'm running? Made up my mind about you. How about an interview? Well, let's say, what kind of ship do you think I'm running?
The fun kind? I mean, what else do you do when you got a ship of your own?
It's a responsible, law-abiding crew of adults.
Speak for yourself, Captain.
Calm down, I'm just... You know what, never mind. Welcome aboard. As I was saying, responsible adult. Sorry, Felix, I'm not interested. What? It's backed me into a corner. I wanted to have... choose the interview as a point.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear
I
that.
just wanted to hear him talk more.
You're not gonna regret this.
Actually, it's Captain. We'll see you in the ship, Felix. I'll see you back on the ship, Parv. I'll see you back on the ship.
I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
Wow, this'll be interesting, huh?
Sorry, Felix, you're the wrong type of person for my crew. We'll let him join. I'll let anyone join, really. He can open doors and be a meat shield. Yeah. Well, now the... Never mind.
Where are we headed today, Captain?
There's a little bit too much meat in this crew now. Only a single player game? It is, yep. As far as I'm aware. Yep. I wish it was co-op. That'd be pretty cool. In a pinch, he can help us move a body. That is true. Alright, let's go talk to Raju Butters. Really? Find the fake world to protect them. I mean, I guess I can see that kind of. Oh, hamburgers.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Yeah.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it.
Sweet and innocent.
Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so
Let me
good,
read it.
but real sweet.
Comes from the heart, you'd say?
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes
Forgot about that. Count me out.
things. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. Made my chest hurt, kinda.
Butters killed tap dancing. You call that innocent? Kill people with tap dancing, yeah. Sounds like she likes you. She's the engine and I'm the lady.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
About the warmest person I've ever met. Could just be nerves. Everybody's different, don't worry about it. That sort of thing is plenty nice. It's not everything. Said the same about me. I guess I'll go with one or three. I think I'm gonna go with one. I mean, she's been one of the nicest people, like you said, like a very innocent, almost looking at all this in like a childlike viewpoint, childlike splendor of, oh, I get to go to space. It's a spaceship. Hey, we're already on the ship. More beautiful bunch. For weeks. Have your own custom command. It should go faster than that. How much is the custom command one? Because people are getting 5,000 or 6,000 per stream.
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just
100? That's what I thought it was.
work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel?
Everything alright? Attention when the 100 thing pops up. I gotcha.
They were... close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
They were close, not anymore. Perception, let's use that.
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
Great idea. Drinking solves everything. That's what you want. Next time we hit the Groundbreaker, drinks are on me. Are you sure you can hold your liquor? I don't think drinking is going to solve the problem. Would it be easier to talk to her about the Isabel person? Part of me wants to be the friend and say, sure, number 2. Part of me wants to be rational and tell her to just talk to her about it. I'm going to tell her, sure. We can talk about it more on the Groundbreaker.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be ready.
Hard choices, man. How you doing, Taff? Let's think of the drunk combo later. I know. Take Harb. All right, let's go. Immediately. She's like, yeah, next time we just happen to be there, you know. Oh my god, look at that pig. Roast worst. It's not the worst unless it's boar worst. Sisty pigs. Mmm. Delicious. Oh yeah, I should have left Ellie. Think the crew ever wonders why we sprint everywhere?
Slap your whole family tonight.
Lemon slap. Slap your whole family tonight. It's just a great slogan.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner?
She asked to come get a drink and she's never done so before? Uh-oh. Seems like a good drinking buddy.
Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert? Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
She's like a baby. Not much of a drinker, better start slow with a beer. If you really want to get drunk, whiskey is efficient. Perception. Are you sure you want to do this? You seem nervous. Yes, I'm going to use perception. A bar virgin. She is.
Oh, no, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. Makes my hands all twitchy, you know. I've just been lying awake, thinking about what Junlei said, and feeling my heart shake.
Didn't mean to cap that, but it worked, so. Drinker, better start slow if you really want to get drunk. Alright, we'll start slow. Continue either way.
Oh, beer. I guess, yeah, I can do that. Beer can be good. I bet. Bottoms up.
Think of it like a fizzy tea that's gone a little off.
Ah, this tastes like the underside of a boot.
Ellie is actually commenting on stuff, huh?
Oh, Captain. I'm pining for Junlei something fierce. What am I doing?
Generally or specifically, enjoying a drink with your friends, going on a grand adventure across Halcyon, whining. I'll say generally or specifically.
Specifically. Definitely specifically. Oh, why'd I drink that? I mean, just with Junlei. I don't know what to do about.
This is something I'll find out later in this playthrough, Kvek. Me, why her message got you so unsettled? Beats me. Got a rough track record in relationships. Let's tell her to start by telling us the message. Got her unsettled.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
Was the bar earlier? I've been to the bar earlier. This isn't the first time we come here. So what is it, K-Pec? She actually writing the message, haven't said. No one said terrible, vaguely sensual poetry to someone they don't like. What'd she say? You haven't said yet.
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation.
Just like the smell.
Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
God, that came out fast. She's mentioned smell thing other places too. It isn't just the beer thing. In fact, now that you've mentioned it, she mentioned smell in like 3 or 4 different places we've been. In fact, she didn't want to go down where the garbage chute was because it stunk. What is this really about, perception?
I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve.
Alright, same as before. Maybe you should quit while you're ahead. Let's get you some water. I feel like I should use my persuasion, because it'll also give me persuasion experience, you know? She doesn't seem like she's going to be doing very well with... You know, I'm just going to give her some water. You know what? We started her off slow.
Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come.
Get her smashed.
Aw, this was just about to get fun.
Shush you. Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
About what? Oh, I could say, what about me? Wow, what a terrible thing to interject with. As much as I like Parv's character, you know? Like, could you imagine? She's like pining over this other person. It's like, oh, thank you for talking to me about this. I think I might be in love with this person. You're like, what about me? Could you love me instead? You can talk to me about silly things. No, I'm gonna go with number 1.
Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
Jesus. Don't stop there, you're on a roll. No wonder you're scared. There's an easy way to get answers to all those questions. If I know. I'm just here for the booze. God, these choices. Let's go with there's an easy way to get answers for those questions.
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. Well, it's tripped folks up in the past.
Looking forward to an evil playthrough.
Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
Then you go your separate ways. You have that in common, you know. I'm not interested in physical... Or we have that in common, you know. I'm not interested in physical affection either. God, trying to interject into all this. Are you afraid of being rejected for who you are? So you're afraid of disappointing her? You can't control how people react to you. Even people you care about. Are you afraid of being rejected for who you are? I guess that's what I'll ask her first.
Of course. Wouldn't you be?
Everyone is, no matter their quirks. No, I am who I am. I am what I am. People don't like that. They're not for me. Not anymore. I'll say everyone is.
Huh. I'd never thought of it that way. I wonder what June's afraid of being rejected for. She seems perfect to me. Maybe those are just my rosish colored goggles talking. To be strong like her. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
Popeye? Papa Pie. Feel real mean inside? Ungenerous thoughts? Yeah, everyone does. I think. She's so nice. Everyone does. Listen, Pyre, let me tell you a story. Like, I consider myself a pretty cool-headed, you know, relatively nice person. But when people out driving do stupid things, I wish I was like Magneto. I wish I could just take their car and crush it in on them, and they suffer the worst fate. We all do, Parv.
I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... wow. So much to think about.
Anytime.
Do you think I should ask her on a date?
I don't do that, Pones. Like, I've literally never been in a wreck. I've never been pulled over in my entire life. Like, I pretty much drive exactly what you're supposed to. But it's not about following you in closely. I'm talking about people coming down the wrong friggin' place. Like, the other day, I was at a stop, right? On a two-way stop, and someone was turning in, and they came across my lane, and I had to, like... I mean, they would have plowed into me. I had to honk at the... I don't know. People are crazy. Some tangent. I was thinking about the other day. Still unsure? Just ask her. Don't ask her my opinion. Believe in yourself. What does the booze tell you? I want to tell her to believe in herself.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks
Yeah,
for hearing
right,
me out
Stuff?
and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot.
So I get mad at big deals and small things.
This was fun.
Driving makes you a
We should
homicidal
do it
thought.
again after you send that message.
All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
Friend laughs at you. Alright. And talking about people riding your bumper, God, that drives me crazy too. Like, I usually go like 4 or 5 miles over the speed limit, right? And I'll be just barely going over the speed limit. Like 5 miles or whatever. And I'll have, you know, someone like right behind me where if I had to stop for any reason at all, they just ram through us. 35, 2 a.m. in the snow. Long, windy road. Jumped over a guardrail. Swerved to the other lane. Deer there already. Cause limitations of their headlights in the snow. Crazy. 4 or 5 overs. Those rookie. Those, yeah. They're not get pulled over numbers, is the point. That be less mad than idiot driving dangerously. Yeah, people just don't realize they're driving a multi-ton metal weapon, right? And I don't know how many times someone will be driving super stupid, and I'm like, we gotta get away from where these people are driving. And then we'll end up passing them or something like that. And they'll be on their phone. No surprise to anyone, probably, but super common. People here run red lights all the friggin' time, too. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. People run red lights. They'll turn left on a red light just randomly. It's like, what are you talking about? Lesson? Yeah. It's crazy people, Ash. Crazy people.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
Is it a drink called loneliness? Other people's most scary thing about driving? Absolutely. Just got hit by someone trying to make the yellow light. Phone while operating a vehicle now. like at all. Full moving violation. Yeah, it should be that way everywhere. Man, how long has it been since you got in that wreck before, count me out? Hasn't been that long. Less than a year, maybe?
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun.
It's almost green.
And I tried some things I never would have otherwise.
Less than a year for sure.
And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
It was like 5 minutes ago, Parf. Glad to hear it.
I wouldn't
9 months
mind
or so.
having a drink again. Someday. In the distant future. Anyway. I messaged Junlei when we got back and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Twice, up to Maine 3 times, down to Florida 5 times. Carolina back as well. One accident isn't so bad. Yeah, I mean, I've driven all over the country as well. And, yeah, luckily, very luckily, no accidents or been pulled over or anything yet. And the thing about, it's one of those things where people want to talk about crazy drivers where they are. And it's one of those things like everyone complaining about the weather, no matter where they are. But there's crazy drivers everywhere. Now that I've lived all over the country, absolutely, no matter where you go. Although I will say the craziest is when like the really old people from up north come down during the winter to live in Arizona. There's a lot of crazy old people that probably shouldn't be driving in Arizona during the winter. But Atlanta, though. I do an LSD. I saw you on another stream the other night. I was lurking somewhere and I saw your name and I was like, hey, it's that LSD person. And I didn't say anything. But it was scary stuff. Entire country. Not bad so far. Not to ask for spoilers, but we're getting tricky again tonight. Were there any funny typos? I'm going to say not too bad so far. Mexico City. Now, other countries are a whole different level. Like, you know, I watch a lot of, like, travel documentaries and show or listen to them. And, oh, my God, like, in India and stuff, like Mumbai and whatnot, and everyone's just constantly honking. They don't honk to alert you of anything. Well, I mean, they constantly honk to alert you that there's a car there or something, that they're in a car. But literally, just, like, even when nothing's going on, like, they're just driving, they just honk constantly. 16 lanes of highway in a spaghetti bowl. Crazy. I haven't been to Atlanta in a long time. Not since, like, 2005.
I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
You watched a bus push a car into the road because it was in the bus lane, crushed the back, blew out the tires, then just left it. It's crazy. Junlei does like you, and she said it in the most awkward way possible. The Isabel crisis was all a big misunderstanding. Glad we wasted time drinking because Junlei's bad writing messages. If you two marry, you'll be saying, haha, just kidding, unless you're not. I'm going to go with number 1.
Oh, isn't she sweet? Like one of those 2-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal and, I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Well, guys.
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy-like, ain't it?
Well, it doesn't look like we'll be living happily ever after with Harv. She'll just be a really good friend. Thanks for pushing buttons, Mia. Thanks, Mia. 0 is one of my favorite numbers. I like circles for some reason. Round objects appeal to me. I have no idea why. It's actually true. What do you think of the ship? I think it's time you move along. No, I'm not going to kick her out. What do you think of the ship?
That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120.
Got some guesses?
A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change.
No comments at all.
Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Bob's, yes. Scanning is serious, but you're disappointed. You'll have to let me know when we're through with it. That's the ship's computer. It's not intelligent, but it does a good imitation. Apparently, Ada is the one who actually flies the ship. Ada, how about you not invite yourself to conversation? I'm going to go number 2.
Fly-by-wire's pretty normal. Or leastways, that's what I read in the trades. I've never been on a real ship before. Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
What are your thoughts about the ID? Pin 15. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I like 80,005 better as a ID. It's just something about numbers. Top secret clearance code. Weird. What do you think, Parvati? Is it safe to fly now that we got the regulator? Ada, probably will be fixing you from now on. Expect your full cooperation. Let's go number 1.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her,
Top
make sure
secret
everything's
clearance.
tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled
Being
cheese
lewd.
sandwiches with a plasma torch.
Hey, I saw that on Home Improvement when I was a kid. Sorta. Did you learn to do a trade from your father? Sound like it when you talk to Reed. I think it's time to move. Yeah, number 1. I hope I don't accidentally hit number 2.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
Such a random number there. Lunar. The maintenance office your entire life. Yeah, it doesn't seem very funny. We seem to have it in for you. You worked beside your father your whole life. Did your dad ever work on spaceships? Let's ask about her dad. Number 4.
Not on the regular. Once in a great long while, a Saltuna boat would break down on the pad. He'd always bring me along for those. Mostly he did the same as me. Kept Bess, the cannery, running. Turned loaders, plumbing and electricity, some plastering. I never got the hang of that.
Reed seems to have it out for you.
I'm not exactly a model employee. Not like you wanted. The kind that stays quiet and gets the right work done in the right order every day. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
Bad at plastering and getting plastered, it seems. Girls grow up to be women and boys grow up to be big boys. It's true. But you are actually good at this and you enjoy it. Yeah, number 1.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
After school, you moved straight back to Edgewater.
Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
Did you get much time with him after you got back?
About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh, look at the time. Sorry to bend your ears so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape. Felix keeps asking me to watch some adventure serial with him. It's not my thing, but he's real sweet about it.
How to do the dialogue backwards if you have a few queued up. Yeah. Dialogue in general in the game's good. Voice acting is good. Okay, does the map actually show me where they are? No, it doesn't. The more recent story came first, yeah. Excuse me. So she lost her dad not that long ago. And so did Junlei. Junlei. Stealing Parv from us. Parvati. Trauma kit. Scissors for gauze, scalpels for wounds, and handheld laser wands for a flawless complexion. It's distress. Bullet-riddled leather jacket. Well, I guess we know whose room this is. For disinfecting equipment, probably. I didn't mean to, like, take that. I mean, it's my ship. It's all my stuff. Stimulation. What do you got going on in here, Ellie? Rub it on, then get a move on. Yep. Need Ellie relax for work. I can't give it back. We stole Ellie's lubricant. Whoops. Whoops. In praise of arson. This contraband collection of essays by anonymous anarchist calls for a total destruction of the corporate establishment and the apparatus of oppression. The book looks like it's never been opened. Hey, it's for chafing. Sure it is. Felix brought this book with him from the groundbreaker. It looks unopened. Mechanical engineering. I'm just taking all their items. Figured I should start writing my thoughts down just in case I ever start losing my mind, Felix. I wonder if that'll actually update as we go. Took all of his candy. Space KY. That's probably more accurate. I don't know, man. We'll see. Contemplative beads. Well worn, these beads have been used often to contemplate the 6 pillars of scientism. Survival of the fittest. Nature abhors equality. The strong survive and the weak perish for the betterment of the whole. Determinism. We are all molecular machines. The body is a collection of atoms. The mind is a consequence of chemical reactions. Our lives are therefore predestined along a path that is only visible in retrospect. Empiricism. The only real knowledge is that which we can observe, quantify, and measure for ourselves. Scientific experimentation is the only way to understand the elaborate blueprint of the universe. Stoicism. Reason, not emotion, is the seat of morality. Wisdom means accepting the vicissitudes of life with grace and dignity. Teleological order. All things have a reason for existing and a purpose to fulfill. The purpose of humanity is to eventually unlock and solve the universal equation. Patronage of science. The purpose of humanity is realized through scientific achievement. Advancements in science and technology bring humanity closer to fulfilling its role in the cosmos. Whose room is this? You know what? I bet it... Okay, if we look... I don't want to know, right? But... What's your philosophy? We have this companion quest for the vicar, right? And we didn't get to turn it in because the town hates us. It's a companion quest, and it's him. I bet he would have joined us. The list is incompatible. Yeah, they are. Legitimate philosophical ideas. So, yep. So much for I didn't want to know. All I had to do is turn that in first, probably. Determinism and purpose being incompatible. Which ones? Seen. Don't enjoy the vicar though. I can loot our own fridge. Sure. Might as well. Vodka, I'll take that. Algae lager, I'll take that. So, bathroom. Wait, they said they were up here getting a drink. I don't see them. Didn't like him too much. There's the respec station. Okay. Alright, guess we'll go on to the next quest. There's the bench. I don't know, I kind of want to talk to the others, though. So we'll just have to find them. They're on here somewhere.
So then I says,
There.
fine, I'll pay you back for all of it. With interest.
Nice one. You must have had him quaking in their heels.
I mean, I wasn't really gonna do it. I just wanted to make him feel bad.
Pay you back with interest. I gotta remember that one.
Would have felt better if it had worked.
Determinism and the strong rule over the weak. Do you need something overarching to connect them? Some completely invalidates empiricism.
Something on your mind?
Just talking to everyone. Nope, nothing new for you. Whoops. Oh god, don't kill him.
Good to see you, boss.
So how'd you end up on the groundbreaker?
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
And then you were raised by a pack of sprats. Yep.
That's right. Can't get anything past you, boss. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. I always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
Crap. Drop my phone. Checking the time. So remember those hobo holes we found? One of those must have been his. You were a stowaway?
That's what they called us. Orphans with no family, no company to take us in, nowhere to go but the back bays. The word's a touch kindlier than rung leech, but the meaning's just as clear. If you can't support your own self, you don't deserve to be on the groundbreaker.
How did you manage?
Same way we all do. Look for work and hope somebody would give me a shot. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on.
Right. The incident with the tossball stick, yeah.
Could be I was overreacting. A better man might have turned
Probably
the other
count me out.
cheek. Exercised a little bit of that, what's the word? Restraint? But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a tossball stick, that felt good. That felt real good. You ought to try it.
I'll remember this. If we have a disagreement, I expect you to be civilized. If I had one-handed or two... Oh, I didn't realize that would open up more dialogue, too. That's kind of cool. So if you have high melee stats, you can actually tell him, oh, yeah, I know. I bludgeon people all the time.
Oh, I can do civilized. Proper civilized, too. Genuflecting and everything. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives.
Please, Felix, if I hadn't picked you up, you'd probably be in a prison cell. True. You can thank me by not giving me any trouble. Thanks for the story. Yes, don't give me any trouble.
That's just crazy talk. You know we'd never have a problem. Thanks for listening, boss.
Don't you hit me with a shovel or something. All right. Lloyd Brown character from Seinfeld. I haven't watched any Seinfeld in a long time. I've seen all the episodes many times, maybe not as many as Count Me Out. Super fan, Count Me Out. All right, let's determine where we're gonna go. You found the journal. What is that? Passed anywhere. Where's a nav key to Cellar Bay from Gladys? Gladys is willing to sell you a nav key to Cellar Bay for 10,000 bits. Your job: investigate a distress signal on Terra 2. Oh, so back to Terra 2. All right, let's go to Terra 2. Best show ever. The unreliable navigation terminal. Terra 2. Edgewater landing pad. Oh boy.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Hey, Jin, welcome back. Jin, how you doing? Are you on a VPN or whatever? VPN. You know what I mean. How's it going, Jin? Don't reply to you? I'm replying to you right now. What are you talking about? Send me a message. I haven't been able to check messages because I have been working and sick, so I probably have messages I haven't. You have a good VPN now? Yeah, I was actually wondering about you not super long ago. I even told someone before, I was like, we used to have some regulars to the channel that lived in China, but not anymore. I haven't seen any of them in a long time. Perhaps obvious reasons. Welcome back, Jin. Alright, so is it gonna show us? Wait. What? Hang on. Did I... Gladys offered you a job investigating a distress signal on Terra 2. We're on Terra 2. We're tracking this. Did I not talk to her all the way or something? I don't see... Also, are they still angry with me? Probably. Probably always will be. Kill on sight. Maybe I didn't get that information from her. Whoops. At least the loading screens are pretty quick. So how's it been, Jin? Are you still
Did you find anything? New parts? Last weekend's crossword
You
puzzle?
will join us or
Preferably not
die,
already filled
Master.
out this time.
Jin, welcome back to the sub club for your... What month? I don't know. Phelan, thank you for the gift sub. I appreciate it. Thank you, Phelan. 11 sandwiches to Phelan. So, Jin, are you still doing it or working on MMA stuff? I know before you were working on it, and then you had like your bag stolen and stuff. Did you ever get back to it? You're working now? Does it say 3 months? I see that 3 subs. Thank you, Phelan. I appreciate it. MMA as a hobby. Well, yeah, I know. That's what you were doing before, or wanting to do before as a hobby, or whatever. But you, like, had your bag stolen or something like that, if I remember right. It's been a while. Love and man wishes. I can go for a manwich. I don't know about man wishes. Or something. Hey, Ninda. How you doing, Ninda? Welcome in.
Heard from the lasses down on 22 that you did it.
Alright, I want to go talk to her again.
Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled...
Is that where she is? No. She's on this side.
Rizzo's mock apple cider.
Oh no. Let's follow the image. Crunch. Take it easy, Adam. I'm guessing... like, I didn't realize I didn't accept that part of it or something?
I was just sitting down for tea. Yes, dearie? Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway, where that distress signal I told you about came from. and ferret
Roseway.
out some tasty corporate secrets for old Gladys.
Roseway.
Shouldn't be too tough for a fella like you, I'd think.
Okay.
What do you want, then? My hard-earned wisdom?
We'll talk about that stuff when we get back.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to
Roseway.
find me.
I met a man with like 2 years. I like them a lot, but my wife really dislikes them, so I don't generally make them anymore. Like, used to, I would make them, but I would have to make her something separate, you know? She really doesn't like them, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that anymore. Still remember you? Yeah, it's awesome, Jen. I try to remember everyone the best I can.
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh?
Got any crates? Right. So what are you doing for work, if you don't mind me asking, Jen?
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix...
Yeah. So how can I... She says it's on Terra 2. I don't see anything else called this Rose whatever. I'll just go buy the stupid thing.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
It's bank stuff. But not working in the bank. Ah, so you're a bank robber. Sure, that's it. Okay. Point of interest. So, junkyard, got Edgewater, abandoned outpost, wreckage, river hideouts, marauder encampment. I don't know what that is over there. Maybe I should have gone over there sometime. Also, don't know what's over there. Geothermal power plants, abandoned outpost, abandoned industrial zone. Lone grave. What? Old wreckage. What is this? There's the wreckage. Lone grave. I don't remember that. So we literally just landed in a completely hostile area to us. Is there not a bank robber, Jin?
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Like, I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to be. She says Terra 2, and she says the Rose whatever thing, but there's no extra place to land. And what's really odd about it is when I go to the journal for tracking this one, offered you a job investigating a distress signal on Terra 2. Is this Terra 2? Where's the distress signal? Or she'll sell us the key, but I would rather save the 10,000 bits and go find the distress signal. Distress signal on Terra 2. Let's just explore a little bit. At least we can kill some stuff while we're out here. It's been a while since we fought some things. Game looks good though. Man. I know Twitch doesn't show the 2K graphics, right? You can only go up to 1080 on Twitch at the moment. And only 8,000 bitrate for my contract with them. But looks good. Looks good. You know how to say it in English? Oh, what you do for work? Is it like accounting? Like you help people with their finances, or? What is that? What is that building? Financial. Corporate recruits. Man, everyone here hates me. Oh, I'm sorry, Silas. But not only. I gotcha. Man, I really screwed up here in this area.
Everyone all
God, past Adam. We'll never know who that Silas character is. What he would say to us. His importance in the game. Well, I guess we'll have to do a second playthrough. What is that? We haven't been over in that direction at all. Alright. Screw it, let's go. So you work for individuals, Jin? Like, just, you're working for people? Like, or companies? Who are you doing the financial stuff for? To murderize her hometown? Oh, she already... Phelan, she's so with us. She already murdered people here before we even left the planet. So, don't worry. Don't worry. In fact, I was trying to get away from them, and she started. For people or boss? Anyone can get help from me? Oh, okay. I gotcha. Woo!
Okay, here we go.
Whoops. Yeah, it's hit scan. Which is actually good. Hit scan's easier to shoot with. Where? Whoa there, Parv. You need to chill.
That's the last of them.
Wait, where's Ellie? Did I accidentally click off of Ellie when we landed? Whoops. S. What does hit scan mean? So there's two different kinds of how shooting games act. Hit scan and projectile. Hit scan means that if you are aimed right on them, if your little dot there and you click the button, it instantly hits. There's no, it's gonna hit. So a projectile, if you're at a distance, you have to aim high because a projectile will actually slow and start dropping. Or if they're running, if it's hit scan, you can just shoot at their head and it'll instantly hit them. But if it's projectile and they're running, you're gonna have to aim slightly in front of their head so that by the time the bullet gets there, it hits their head. You haven't seen Ellie since you started watching? I accidentally left her on the ship, I think, when we came here. So, does that make sense, Scrutwork? How I explained it before? Feel with the mechanics. Okay, yeah. So hit scan means that the weapon. I don't know why it's called that. I'm assuming because it's, you know, if the rectangle's over there when you push the button, it's going to hit them instead of there having like bullet drop and stuff like that. Yeah. That's what I mean by it. Can get, oh, I read that. Difference in bullet speed. Hit scan, there's no bullet speed. If you, like, yeah, basically hit scan is no bullet speed. There might be a delay on when the damage affects them, but basically it's, if, no matter where they are, as long as your aim is right on them, it's going to hit with hit scan. Whereas there's going to be drop in velocity of the bullet and stuff on projectile. It acts more realistic with projectile. You're pointed at when you shoot, the bullet hits that target. No simulated physics like speed or gravity. Yeah, thank you, Phelan. Exactly. Are you dead? I don't know what killed you. Or you. So can we get there, I wonder? Looks like it's surrounded by a mountain. Projectile slow bullet, hit scan is fast bullet. Super fast. Speed of light. How you doing, by the way, Demon Kith? Welcome back. Thought I was gonna have that crunch. No bullet. Zing. Special effect. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, I really want... That's... Okay, so this is a way to come down. I wonder if I can get up that way. No, they've made sure you can't come down that... or go up that way. Sad. Sad times. There's the city. I should have maybe looked at the things she had for sale. Like, what if she had a landing pass for sale? Skater special effect attached. Shows something different. Still hits. The game is glitchy. And a lot of times, I mean, most of the time, games like this, single player games, tend to have hit scan. And multiplayer...
Keep him quiet, Cap.
tend to have projectile. Usually.
Nice hit! Nice one!
Crap, I have to reload. Ragdoll physics there.
We made
What? Where is it hurting me? It was just residual damage over time, I guess. I did not mean to use that. I was trying to loot. I hit the wrong button. Oh, that's why I couldn't dodge. No, it's not. Okay. Maybe it is. It looks like whatever that status effect that we had makes it so we can't dodge during. Gotta keep that in mind. Oh god. Job, Parv. God, I think I need to go back to her and ask her. See what she has for sale. It might have been a big screw up. Because I kind of forgot the game tells you. Like, well, you can only land on places if you have the nav key for that place. I mean, that's part of why we're doing this whole thing for her anyway. For a nav key for a different area. So maybe there's a nav key for where we want to go. If not, guess we'll just buy that one. Give me a good reason to get my other companion. Yeah, I accidentally clicked off of her. So, like, when you go to a new place, it'll let you select 2 companions to take with you. And I think... And it auto has, like, the last 2, it seems, that you used. I think I clicked off of her instead of clicking to add her on accident. Edgewater. If I went in there with my moon helmet, would they not shoot me? Probably would. Probably would.
We got this!
Oh, come on, guy. I used to have a quest for you, you know?
Down they go!
Parv. Oh, she killed him. This is fast travel. Oh, yeah, I could have, probably. to Edgewater. But the problem with the fast travel to Edgewater... Well, no, I could have fast traveled to the ship, yeah.
I believe I hear Felix and
I
Parvati
did noob.
discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
I could have. They will always know, you think? Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Destination reached.
I think that bridge has been permanently burned for this game so much. I like it a lot so far, too. Really happy with it so far. Alright, Ellie. Sorry I misclicked previously. Thing for Granny? No, that's who I'm going back to. Because I'm thinking that I missed something with her before I ran out. That's who I'm going to.
Slap your whole family tonight.
Slap your whole family. You jealous of my load times? Do you wanna hear something crazy? This isn't even on my solid state.
This is Halcyon News.
This is just my hard drive. I didn't have room on the solid state for this. It is loading really nicely though. I'm not sure that makes you feel any better.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch
My
late.
solid state is full.
Yes, dearie?
We already know what she wants us to
Take
do.
that darling ship of yours down to Roseway. Shouldn't be too...
Let me see what she has for sale.
I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage
What
auction.
kind of hard drive? I don't remember which one it is. I'd have to double check. But yeah, it's just a normal hard drive. Yeah, we can buy it with 10,000. What issues? So what's weird about it is if you go to the journal and you look at the passage anywhere, Gladys is willing to sell you a nav key. Gladys offers you a job investigating a distress signal on Terra 2. Do we have to buy this or not? You don't need an SSD for... It's true. It's true. Because it seemed like she was giving us this option, like it was one or the other. But maybe they're linked. Maybe we have to buy this. I don't know. We have to talk to Ada? That's really weird. Yeah, 2 ways to do the same goal. One that takes more time. Dark Zone 2 coming soon, we don't know. They announced it at the beginning of this year, and there's been no new information. Who knows, Jin? Hopefully. Ada will play it, got it. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe next winter, if we're lucky.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Aerospace 2, that is true. Okay, so that's what it was. I was misunderstanding what she meant. It was meant to provide you the means to pay for nav key. Yeah, exactly. So, when she said, what threw me off is when she said it was back on Terra 2, right? I was like, oh, well, I'll just go to friggin' Terra 2 then, right? So I was kind of skipping ahead in a way, I guess. That makes sense. I was like, oh, Terra 2, I know where that is. We'll just fly there. Towards NK. Yeah, right. But I'm going to do it anyway, even though we have the 10,000. Alright, distress.
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving...
Unemployed? No.
Please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and a comment below. You can also subscribe to the channel by clicking this button. It helps out a ton. And after all of that, be sure to check out the next video right up here. Of course, as always, thank you guys for watching.